So I read a report the other day that said that if you plant a lot of trees, um, it could be the end of global warming, which I thought was amazing, really. And the most amazing thing for me was that no one had thought of it before. I mean, there's a tree behind me. I'm always looking at trees, and I've never thought that that would solve global warming. I never, I suppose that's it. It's such a simple, clever idea that everyone thought it had to be more complicated. But they've tested it out, and if you plant 1 trillion trees, which I don't know how many 1 trillion is, but it sounds an awful lot of trees, to be honest, you lose 25% of the carbon in the atmosphere because the leaves capture the carbon. And that tree behind me is like, brilliant for the car park, I suppose, because it's sucking up all the shit that we send out. And we just got to put loads of trees around the car park, and hopefully we can carry on as normal and not worry about changing too much. Although I think it can't be that simple. But basically that's it. I mean, that's the problem solved, and we can move on to other world problems. But I mean, global warming is the biggest one apart from Brexit to find a solution with, and that tree is the solution. I mean, I did think if you planted 4 trillion trees, which is a lot more than 1 trillion, but 4 trillion, then that's 100% job done. We've got rid of all the carbon, and we really can fly a bit more. I mean, by then I reckon Boeing will make sort of gliders, and airplanes are a little bit more sort of hybrid-y. But I'm guessing. But anyway, the point is you could maybe put a tree on the cockpit or something. But I did even think, it's getting a bit greedy, is if you had 5 trillion trees, now you're really talking, because then you get some credit. I mean, then there's more oxygen than there is carbon, and you can just do whatever you like. I don't think it's that simple, to be honest. It probably never is. But it would mean that there's a good chance that we wouldn't be sort of in this abyss in 20 years' time, and we just got to plant a lot of trees, basically, and that's it, and get on. Then we just get on with Brexit afterwards. Cheers.